Good morning, guys. It is early. This is my typical day. It is early. It's like 3 a.m. Little dogs behind me. They wake me up and they tell me that they want to go out. And that's not great, but I get up. And then sometimes, now I'm awake. What do? I'm awake. I'm not going to not let the dogs out, obviously, but what do? So typically, I let them out, I bring them back in, and then of course they go right back to bed because they can. But I'm sitting here wide awake. So I typically use this time because I take care of my mother. She has Alzheimer's / dementia. And I have to look at the day because she is on hospice. So I think about, okay, today's Friday, and thank God we have a nurse that comes by this morning. So that helps. Oh my God, it helps so much because they will bathe her. You know, she's in the bed. She can't get out. She no longer walks. So they bathe her in the bed and they will change her and get her ready for breakfast. And they will also, if the bed got wet or anything like that, they change the sheets for me, which is so great. I mean, I'm doing laundry all the time, right? Every day. Because, you know, her clothes are usually soiled, and so I have to wash those. And I've been buying this Lysol sanitizer, but it's expensive. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was like, girl, why are you using that? Just get vinegar. So I haven't tried that yet, but I'm going to try. But if you've ever used vinegar, let me know. Let me know if that works for you when you're washing clothes, because I think that's a hack that could help a lot of people. And so what I do is I get on YouTube or I get on Twitter and I just scroll and I just kind of use this time to just have some peace and quiet, right? It's really the only time I have. I mean, technically, if stores were open, and sometimes they are, this would be the time I could actually run out and leave my mom in the bedroom because she's sleeping. But I don't do that. I usually just watch YouTube videos, which is kind of sad. And I watch a lot of different YouTube videos. But I just wanted to wake up, and I was sitting here and I was like, well, maybe I'll do a quick video just to ask you, if you're a caregiver for someone, do you wake up early? You know, do you do it on purpose? Do you wake up early because you need a little bit of time? Maybe you're still working. I'm unemployed right now, so I am still looking for a job. So that also gives me a time to get on job boards and just kind of look around, see if there's anything out there. And I just get up. And sometimes I prep, you know, I'll go ahead and get my mom's food ready. She is teeth challenged, and so only eats with her hands, right? So everything has to be some sort of finger food. And one of the things that I have found that she loves, and she loves her sweets, she loves those Nature Valley baked cinnamon bars. I'll put a link for it just as an FYI. It's certainly not a sponsorship. But she seems to love those, and I always give her like 3 of them. And then I have to take them, kind of tear them apart into little pieces so that she can eat those fairly easily. Now, she does tend to grind them up. I mean, like, she will pulverize those things. And so after she eats, and she usually eats it all. Now, she does drop a lot of them. You know, I'll find them when I'm getting ready to take her back into the living room. I'll find them in between her legs, on the floor. This is later life, right? I mean, I need to talk about earlier life, but this is later life. So this is what happens. You know, you put her in her chair. Well, she's in a wheelchair, so I'll get her up, or the nurse will get her up, and she'll be at her chair, and she will eat, and I'll get her something to drink, and I have a little sippy cup. I need to find the link for that because actually one of my hospice nurses gave me this, and it's really great because I used to use a Starbucks cup that had the lid, and then I'd put a straw in it. But she would knock that over. I mean, she wouldn't mean to, obviously, but it would happen. And so my nurse brought this to me, and I think she got it on Amazon. I'll try to find out what the name of it is. But it's worked pretty good. It's just probably for a kid. You know, it's a sippy cup, but it has a straw because I couldn't use the ones that just have that little raised thing where they have to suck on it. She didn't figure that out. When she first takes her first sip, she will drink the whole thing. Like she can literally put her lips on there and drink the whole glass of juice. I don't know. She does it, but it is what it is. You just let them, I mean, you want them to eat, you want them to get obviously some liquid in their bodies. And also, just as an FYI, she's been on blood pressure medicine. We're monitoring that now because her blood pressure now I think it's more normal. And so we had cut back to like one every other day. And lately they've told me maybe you don't even need to do that. But just an FYI, she would not, I couldn't put a pill in her mouth. She wouldn't swallow it. She just didn't understand. She's at that point now. Because I gave her, one time she said she had a headache. And so I gave her like 2 little Advil gels. And she immediately tried to start chewing them. And I was freaking out because I don't know if that does. And I don't know if that's good because obviously they're in a plastic type thing. It's not plastic, obviously. But anyway, so I was like, okay, I can't do that anymore. So ever since then, there is a liquid. Like if they ever have a headache or something, I mean, you can get liquid. And if you're on hospice, you can also ask for it. But I think Tylenol has a liquid. I don't think Advil has a liquid, but they might. And anyway, so if she has something like that, I give her that. But she doesn't have that very often. But I just wanted to come on this morning just to let you know that if you are a caregiver and you're up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and then you find yourself just awake, take some time for yourself, maybe plan your day, maybe watch a movie, maybe just watch YouTube videos, anything that just kind of gives your mind a break. And hang in there, okay? Because you're going to be just fine. And if you enjoy this kind of content, it's just me talking. It's just, I'm a caregiver, and it's my mom. And she's my responsibility. At least that's what I think. And I think probably you do too. That's probably why you're doing it. And it's hard, for sure. And I just wanted to give you guys a thumbs up and say you're doing a great job. And I hope to see you on the next one. I will talk about, maybe just the beginning stages of when my mom got Alzheimer's and kind of what we experienced, maybe to give you some ideas in case this happens to you. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you next time.